And let me tell you something. You don't know how many days you have. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 100. You don't know how many days you have left. You don't wanna be wasting days.
The reason why most of you are not where you need to be is because the only person you think about is you. And after a while, you give up on you, but if you had a reason, so you go home, I need all your reasons, right? All right, so we almost out of here. I need all your reasons. You go home, I need all your reasons. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. I need all your reasons. All right, and the more reasons you have, listen to me, the more reasons you have, okay, y'all think I'm playing. Set a goal to have 50 reasons for why you're doing it and watch what happens. Watch what happens when you have a goal that only has 2 reasons. See how long that lasts. Watch a goal that has 50 reasons and see how it's not rocket science. I'm trying to tell you how I did it. So for every goal, I got 50 reasons. I got 50 When I came back, look, first time I came to New Zealand, it was one thing. When I came back, I'm like, I gotta get some strategy. Like, I gotta share what worked for me. Why? Because when I first got here, I did my little session after we were taking pictures. The hugs was like, whoa, I felt like I was in the crib. Like I was at home. I was like, hey, okay, I like that. Some places I go to, it's just like, how you doing? And I was like, I'm fine, how you doing? I'm fine. All right, shake your hand, shake your hand. Here it's like, I was at the airport, I lost something. My man acted like it was his item that was lost. It was just my hat. Like I got a suitcase of hats, but my hats are precious. He found it, called the hotel, told me where I can get it from. It wasn't like those are my hats, I'm not tripping. I'm like, I love New Zealand. The food, I'm like, they got a lot of meat going on here. I can do this.
One of the best ways to stand out in your business is by being kind and loving others. So many people don't do that nowadays, and it's incredibly detrimental to society and those people around you. So if you're one of those people who are just super nice and super kind and just treats others the way they should be treated and treats everybody with fairness and respect, you're going to go a long way in the business world, and people are going to take note of what you're doing and be interested in how you're making so much money and such good moves in the business world, all because you have a kind and loving heart that will take you so much further than knowing all this business analytical stuff, how to read these graphs and how to make sure this does that and that and the other. So it's all about the personality that you have and how you're personally handling problems and how you're personally dealing with other people. It doesn't matter all the information that you know. That information is great and you should know as much of that information as you possibly can. But when it comes down to it, it's all about the relationships that you build and how you grow those relationships and foster a true loving and caring environment with those around you and those who you work with on a day-to-day basis, making sure everyone feels loved and included and cared about. And that will be a huge way to successfully stand out in your business, because not a lot of people are doing that and they're only focused on the money. But if you focus on the way those are treated, you're going to go a lot further than those around you.
They're not at a place of maturity where they can switch their mindset. They're kids, you grown. And some of you are grown, but you're still a child. And you brag about how you're an adult. You're only an adult because of your age. You're not an adult because you command your life. You're an adult because of your age. And that's not what makes adulthood. You're not an adult because you are 18 years old, you're 25, 26. If you still kept catching temper tantrums, you still getting attitude, that means you're not an adult in that area. That means that particular area controls you, right? You almost got into a car accident over with. Car accident been over with 10 hours ago, you still pissed about it. Or you done got into it with your friend. That happened 2 days ago and y'all still not talking. That's immaturity, right? And let me tell you something. You don't know how many days you have. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 100. You don't know how many days you have left. You don't wanna be wasting days. You don't create. You can't wake yourself up. You don't know how many days you have left. You can't be playing with the days you have on foolishness. So you have to learn how to control yourself. So what, you shocked? You thought college was the Mickey Mouse Club? You thought it was high school? You thought it was middle school? It's real. So what do you mean that you should think by going to the next level, it's gonna be more of a challenge? Because it's another level. But go get help, right? What you texting me for? What you want me to tutor you? I'm saying I'm clueless on why I got the text. You got Learning Resource Center, you got professors, right? So do me a favor, write this down right now. Give me 2 areas of your life that you like. Yo, I'm just flat out, I'm out of control. Because I have no control in that area. No control. Where was I? Oh, it's so funny. I was talking to my next door neighbor. He was like, "How you doing, E?" I was like, "I'm good," but I was in Wisconsin Saturday. He's like, "Oh, you should have took the Michigan State football offense. They should have came too. Like, you was in Wisconsin, but don't look like the offense was in Wisconsin." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened. What was it, 30-something to 0?" I'm like, "Come on, y'all. Like, for real, you gotta show up. You gotta show up." And some of you can show up when you're at home. When you go on the road, you struggle. Meaning that when things are going the way you want, you cool, but when it rains, you gotta grow up. Your body does not control you. it was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. Adrian, he like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. Came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This guy is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for an illustration. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answered the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? I said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comment section down below.